Hi everyone! As summer exhales its final breath, the garden offers its last gifts. You will easily find plum eggplants, firm green beans towards the end of summer. And today we honor them with two sauces and two ways to savor the season's close. My name is Sue and I have been cooking for my family for 30 years. Healthy, delicious, and easy recipes that I would like to share with you. Make sure you watch till the end because there's a little trick at the end for the green beans recipe that I added some extra tofu protein to make sure it gives you that extra protein, especially for vegetarians. First of all, let us start with the eggplant. I'm going to cut it out into circles and then use a pot of water, warm water, to just blanch it for a while. This will soften the eggplant and make it very easy to cook. It also takes out a little bit of aftertaste of the eggplant, making it more delicious and easy to soak up the sauces. Here, after blanching, I will take out a little pot and I'm using the extra virgin oil, about 2 to 3 spoonfuls. And I'm going to put back all the eggplants that has already been softened. To blanch the eggplant, it takes about 10 minutes. So after you blanch, you can take it all out and put it back into this little pot. And I'm going to use two sauces. Crispy chili crisps. You can use any chili if you like. Now this is optional. If you don't like the spicy kick, you can omit this one. And then the next sauce that I'm going to use is to add some umami taste, and it is also has a lot of probiotics in this one. You can always buy the soybean sauce. There are many different brands, and add 2 spoonfuls to this dish. So 2 spoonfuls of the spicy chili and 2 spoonfuls of the soybean sauce. Go ahead and stir them all up. Gently stir them. The blanching process have already made the eggplant very soft. So right now it's just to mix up the two sauces that you have and sprinkle with a little bit of sea salt. So now with the aromatics of a little flicker of chili, that's optional, a little bit of soybean sauce, and let them dance in the pan for a moment. Once you have all this all mixed up and a slight boil for 5 minutes, you can close the fire and serve. We are also going to a little sea salt. It's just a little pinch will do. I try not to cook with a little too much salt, so usually a pinch or half a teaspoon will do. Eggplant has a lot of nutrients, and if you take advantage of the end of summer harvest, you can use this. Let's go to another recipe where we use the green beans. Green beans are very healthy. It is protein. So if you're a vegetarian, you would like to add more of this. Cut the ends first, rinse first, and then cut the ends. So I'm cutting the ends. You can go one by one, or you can just stack them up about 5 each time. So cut the ends, and then once you have that all cut out, just take a little rinse. Again, very easy. I'm going to use the easy sauces. The same sauce I'm going to use. A little flicker of spice if you like the laukama. And also the soya bean paste. And at the end, I'm going to use the silken tofu as well. So after trimming off the ends, you can cut it into three, break it into three. You can use hands or you can also use a knife. I'm breaking into 3 parts so that you can eat it small. If you have little children, you can make it a smaller piece. In the restaurant, sometimes they just use it whole. So this is an optional step. But my mom used to make it like a bite size. So I'm gonna just quickly snap it up. You can see that it's so fresh. It's packed with nutrients. And this is beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to just rinse after plucking it, trimming, making it into small pieces. So the sauces that will boost the taste will be this garlic oil. The garlic oil is homemade. You can check out another video where garlic is made into garlic oil. A little flicker of chili if you like it to be spicy. This is definitely optional. You can also put chili flakes to add to the little taste. And again, soya bean sauce. This has lots of probiotics. Same sauce, okay, for the eggplant and also for the green beans. Blanch it in. Don't put any water. 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes to stir fry. This is going to be easy. This is a high in fiber, and this is a vegetable protein. You should eat this more often, especially right now. This crisp, vibrant pots. You use it as a side dish, but you can always serve it as a main. It's nutritional gem with benefits that align beautifully, and nourishing. Rich in fiber, contains folate and potassium, and it is also gut-friendly and digestive ease. It has vitamin K and calcium. Very easy to stir fry. I have oil, again, garlic oil. A little bit of chili for a kick of spice. The soya bean sauce, 1 teaspoon or 2. They will be a little bit salty if it's more. And once you saute it with the oil, you can see it wrinkle. And that's when you add a little bit of water because you don't want it to get you don't want it to get seared too much or black. So go ahead, make sure all the sauces are into them. Now I'm going to close a little bit of water, just the tiny bit. Just make sure that it doesn't stick to the pan. I'm going to close it up with a cover. Another 5 minutes. This method will kind of have it cook, soften, and sweat out. 5 minutes. So while you're waiting, that is silken tofu, soft tofu. I'm going to cut it up, have a little rinse, and once the 5 minutes is up, this is a little trick that no one has shown you before. It adds extra protein. You don't have to do a lot of work cutting it and all that stuff. So you can see, make sure you give it another stir so that it doesn't stick to the pan. Make a nest, and this is when you can see the water is boiling. I'm going to put the tofu right on the top. Okay, this is silken tofu, so it's soft tofu. And then I'm going to cut it up into squares right on the top there. And you can just gently spread it out and stir it with the sauce. Now it's definitely a beautiful dish. Lots of protein. I'm going to add a little bit of soy sauce. And most of the time I will put some oyster sauce as well, but right now I didn't. A little bit of honey and sugar just to sweeten up everything. Alright, if you like this recipe, go ahead. Okay, 5 minutes. This is kind of steam up the tofu at the same time. Make sure the vegetables get a little bit more soft. Okay, you can serve it with rice or eat it just like this. Make sure all goes into the water just so it can steam for a bit. This is the end product. You can see the little chili, the little sauce, all seeping through. A lot of delicious and food. Very easy to make, less than 15 minutes for this one. And 2 vegetables. Use the end of summer harvest and enjoy the season. If you like the recipe and you like to try it and share with someone else, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. There'll be more recipes that I will share. These are recipes that my family has been eating for the last 30 years, and also it is also some made by my mom, and usually this is our side dish. Alright, go ahead again, subscribe to the channel, and we can share more recipes that you can cook easily for your family. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.